This is a Grand Prix Tracker software program. This will be a demonstration of how to build a roster. We go continue, bring up the opening screen. I'm going to create new roster. We'll now name your roster, and when you name it you should have the word roster in the title. That way you know the difference between a roster file and a race file. So we'll call it pack 432 roster 2018. You first be presented with the file description. Organization name. I'm just making up whatever. Go OK. It shows it's created. And here's your file name, description, organization. It's shown here that now you need to create your classes first. Then you can create your participants and then your race schedule. So right now we have 0 records. So first thing you want to do is create your classes. Each participant has to have a class assigned to him. You can have as many classes as you want. You can have just make one class and assign everybody to the same class. You can break it down. It's a good idea to break it down because when you create your schedule to race, you can still select all classes and they'll still be all combined together. But in the event that you want to race individual classes, you'll have the option to do that. So we'll call this one Tigers. I have no idea how these names go, so I'm just going to make some up. Tigers. I guess, I don't know. Do that. You can always come back and add to this, edit it. Just whatever, and when you get done, click it. Now if you wanted to see what you've already created, you can come up here and say edit classes and it'll show you what you've got. You have the option of adding more. You can also go to reports page, display current race data, and now it shows the classes we just created. No one's been assigned to it yet, of course. Okay, so we look at roster, nobody there because we haven't made anybody. Okay, so now we're going to assign create participant profiles. So we're just going to make up some names here. That's optional if you want to do that. Car number, you must have a car number assigned. And then you go down to class and you have those choices. You have to assign them to one of these. So I'll assign them to Tigers. And if we're going to do more people, you can add and continue, or add and exit. We're going to continue. Car number 38. Select her to Miss Grove and continue. Don't have to do a nickname. Now, we already assigned card 10 earlier. So if you sign a duplicate card number, you don't have to worry about it, because the program will automatically assign a letter to that. So the original was that I signed earlier was card number 10. This one should make it 10 alpha. You just make it 10. Don't have to worry about duplicates. It'll do it itself until it gives you a reminder here. So it added A to it. If I came along later and added another 10, it'd make it 10B. Add another 10 and make it 10C. So you don't have to worry about duplicate card numbers. We'll make, well, class got to be signed, of course. And we'll do one more. I'll do it 10 again. You get that, and you notice it made it 10B. Okay, we're going to exit. Okay, now we can look at the reports page, look at the current race data. Now this is how we assign those four. One to the Cubs, two to the girls, one to the Tigers. It shows everybody's active. You must be active in order to be considered for a race. However, when we create our schedule, before we do that, we're going to make everybody inactive. And then when they come in to register, we'll make them active one by one. That way, if you got any no-shows, it won't interfere with the race schedule. Okay. We can also do that by looking here. Looking at eligible status, we can see how many are non-active, and you won't have any. You want to see how many are active. Everybody's going to be active. Okay, so we're going to exit this. We're going to go ahead and create a race schedule. But again, before we do that, we're going to flag everybody as inactive. So if again we went up here and look at the race data and look at eligible status, well, you can see right here, nobody's active, so nobody would be considered for a race right now. So we're going to, assuming they're coming up to register, we can select them by name or car number. So say Bob Killer came up, so I'm ready to go. You want to register him. He is non-active. We will now make him active. Save changes. Let's say another individual comes up, Sally. I'm going to make her active. Bob Thompson, we make him active. Who was the last one? And Helen, we're going to make active. So once you've done this and everybody is convinced that everybody it's going to show and is registered, now you can create your schedule. To verify if you've got everybody, again, you can look at this screen here and it'll show that everybody is active. Again, you can go here and we'll check for non-active status. Everybody is active, so we know everybody's here. Okay, we'll create the race schedule. It's going to give us a sample name, but you'd want the word race in it, so you know this is a race file, not a roster file. And we're going to go, just going to go real quick. Turn that off. All classes, we could just select boys, Cubs, girls, or leaders. We can select all four. I'm going to plug in the interface box. That's probably too late. Okay. I'll get it cut. Okay, COM3, connect. Continue. See, it shows there's going to be 4 racers. That's the 4 we created. And there's the flow chart with those 4 individuals on it. And they're ready to race. If they have a nickname, it will show here. And click the gate switch. You're racing right now. And they finish that later. Okay. Reset F12. And race is over because we just had the 1 round. So here's the finished results. Okay.